Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going on an adventure to explore some of the most mysterious and mesmerizing places on our planet. Imagine a volcano, but instead of a huge explosive eruption, it's more like a giant glowing pot of superhot soup that just simmers and bubbles for years, sometimes even for decades. These are called lava lakes, and they are Earth's slowest, longest-lasting eruptions. Ready to dive into the mystery? Let's go. So what exactly is a lava lake? Picture a volcano's crater, that big bowl-shaped hole at the very top. Now imagine that bowl is filled with molten rock or lava that stays liquid and glowing hot for a really, really long time. It's like a permanent fiery swimming pool on top of a mountain. But don't even think about taking a dip. This water is over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt steel. These lava lakes are incredibly rare. In fact, there are only a handful of them that have been consistently active in recent history. Places like Mount Nyiragongo in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kīlauea in Hawaii, and Mount Erebus in Antarctica are home to these amazing natural wonders. You might be thinking, why don't all volcanoes have lava lakes? That's a great question. It all comes down to a perfect, delicate balance. Think of it like trying to keep a campfire going. You need the right amount of wood, the right amount of air, and you need to keep adding fuel. For a lava lake to exist, there needs to be a steady, but not too powerful supply of magma coming up from deep within the earth. This magma brings heat with it, which keeps the lava in the lake hot and molten. At the same time, the volcano needs a way to let out its gas. You know how when you shake a can of soda, the gas builds up and it fizzes over when you open it? Volcanoes are similar. Magma is full of dissolved gases like water vapor and carbon dioxide. As the magma rises, the pressure drops, and these gases start to form bubbles. In a lava lake, these gases can escape gently. You can often see bubbles popping on the surface, releasing little puffs of volcanic gas. This constant burping of gas prevents a huge amount of pressure from building up, which is what usually causes those massive, explosive eruptions we see in movies. So, a lava lake is a sign of a volcano that has found a way to let off steam slowly and steadily, rather than all at once. It's a special plumbing system, perfectly balanced between heat coming in and gas going out. Let's take a closer look at one of the most famous lava lakes in the world, the one at Mount Nyiragongo. This volcano is known for having one of the largest and most fluid lava lakes ever seen. The lava here is super runny, almost like water, because it has a different chemical makeup than most other lavas. This means it can move very, very fast. The lake inside Nyiragongo's crater is huge, sometimes stretching over a mile wide. Scientists who study it have to be incredibly careful. They camp on the rim of the crater, looking down into this swirling, glowing cauldron of rock. It's one of the most extreme environments on Earth, but the information they gather helps us understand how our planet works from the inside out. They measure the temperature, sample the gases, and track how the lake level rises and falls, all to predict the volcano's next move. Now let's travel from the hot tropics of Africa to the freezing cold of Antarctica to a volcano called Mount Erebus. Yes, there are active volcanoes in Antarctica. Mount Erebus is the southernmost active volcano on Earth, and it has a persistent lava lake that has been bubbling away for at least 50 years. Isn't that wild? A pool of fiery lava surrounded by ice and snow. The lava in Erebus is very different from Nyiragongo's. It's much thicker and stickier, more like gooey honey. Because it's so thick, the gas bubbles have a harder time escaping. Sometimes they get trapped and grow really big before they burst at the surface, flinging out what are called lava bombs. Big blobs of molten rock that cool as they fly through the freezing air. Some of these bombs contain beautiful, rare crystals that tell geologists a story about the magma deep beneath the ice. So, how do scientists actually study these incredible places without, falling in? They use some amazing technology. They use special heat-resistant cameras and drones to get a bird's-eye view of the lake's surface. These drones can fly right over the bubbling lava, measuring its temperature and mapping its currents. Scientists also use seismometers, which are like super-sensitive microphones for the ground, to listen for the vibrations caused by the moving magma and bubbling gas. By putting all this data together, they create a health report for the volcano. They can see if more magma is coming up from below or if the gas pressure is changing. This is super important because even though lava lakes are slow eruptions, they can still be dangerous. The lake level can rise and overflow, or the system can become unbalanced, leading to a more hazardous eruption. For example, the lava lake at Kīlauea volcano in Hawaii was a major tourist attraction for years. People could safely watch it glow from an overlook in the national park. But in 2018, things changed. The plumbing system of the volcano shifted. The lava lake drained away from the summit, and the magma traveled underground, erupting in a neighborhood miles away. This showed everyone that even these seemingly stable features can change quickly. The constant monitoring by scientists gave people a warning and time to evacuate, saving many lives. It's a powerful reminder that we live on a dynamic, ever-changing planet, and understanding these processes is key to living safely alongside them. So, why are these slow eruptions so important for us to study? Well, they are like natural laboratories. They give us a rare window into the Earth's mantle, the layer of super-hot rock beneath our feet. By studying the chemistry of the lava and the gases being released, scientists can learn what's happening dozens of miles below the surface. It helps us understand how planets form and cool down over billions of years. The constant bubbling and circulation in a lava lake are like a mini version of the giant convection currents happening deep inside our planet, the very currents that move our tectonic plates and create mountains and oceans. It's a chance to see geology in action, happening right before our eyes, instead of over millions of years. Lava lakes are one of nature's most spectacular and beautiful creations. They are a perfect storm of heat, chemistry, and physics, creating a feature that is both mesmerizing and a little bit terrifying. They show us that eruptions aren't always fast and explosive. Sometimes they are a slow, steady breath from the heart of our planet. They remind us that even in the most extreme places like the icy plains of Antarctica or the war-torn regions of Central Africa, there is incredible science and discovery waiting to be found. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the fiery heart of Earth's slowest eruptions. What an incredible world we live in, right? If you thought lava lakes were cool, let me know in the comments what other Earth mysteries you'd like to explore next. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.